Hello there, my wonderful English learners. Welcome back to the English Podcast Classroom. I'm so happy you're here with me today. Whether you're walking, driving, cooking, or just relaxing at home, thank you for choosing to spend some time learning English with me. Today, we're going to talk about something that makes English learners say, oh no, but also makes native speakers say, oh yes, every single day. Can you guess what it is? That's right, phrasal verbs. Now, don't worry. I see that worried face already. Phrasal verbs might sound scary, but I promise you, they're actually your friends. They're everywhere in English. And once you learn them, you'll sound much more natural and confident. Today, I'm going to share with you 10 phrasal verbs that you can use every single day. Not just on Sundays, not just when you're feeling fancy, every day. These are the phrasal verbs that native speakers use from the moment they wake up until they go to sleep. So grab your favorite drink, maybe some coffee, tea, or even water, and let's dive in together. Before we start our list, let me quickly explain what phrasal verbs are. Think of them as little teams. You have a verb, that's the captain of the team. Then you have a preposition or an adverb. That's the helpful teammate. When they work together, they create a completely new meaning. For example, look means to see something with your eyes, but look up means to search for information. It's like magic, isn't it? The same word, but with a little helper, creates something totally different. Don't worry if this sounds confusing right now. By the end of today's episode, you'll understand perfectly. Let's start with something we all do every morning. Wake up. Wake up means to stop sleeping and become awake. It's probably the first phrasal verb you use every day, even if you don't realize it. Here are some examples. I wake up at 7 o'clock every morning. My alarm clock wakes me up, but sometimes my cat wakes me up first. You can also use wake up in a different way. It can mean to become aware of something or to pay attention. For example, you need to wake up and study for your exam. Or she finally woke up and realized her job wasn't making her happy. Now, let me ask you something. What time do you usually wake up? Think about it for a second. Do you wake up early or late? After you wake up, what do? You get up. This means to rise from your bed or from a sitting or lying position. Here's the funny thing. Wake up and get up are not the same. You can wake up and stay in bed for another 10 minutes scrolling through your phone, but when you get up, you actually leave your bed. I know. Sometimes getting up is the hardest part of the day. Examples. I woke up at 7, but I didn't get up until 7:30. Get up, we're going to be late for the meeting. You can also use get up to talk about standing after sitting. The old man got up from his chair slowly. Or I got up to answer the door when someone knocked. Now that you're up, you probably need to put on your clothes. Put on means to wear something or to place clothing on your body. It's different from just wear. Put on is the action of getting dressed. Examples, I put on my favorite dress for the party. Or don't forget to put on your jacket, it's cold outside. Put on has another meaning too. It can mean to pretend or to act in a false way. She's not really upset. She's just putting on an act. Or he put on a brave face, but he was actually nervous. Now, pause. Think about what you put on this morning. Was it comfortable clothes or formal clothes? Did you put on something colorful or something simple? After getting dressed, you might want to turn on the lights, turn on your phone, or turn on the TV. Turn on means to start a machine or device or to make something work by pushing a button or switch. Examples. Can you turn on the coffee machine, please? I turn on my computer first thing when I get to the office. Sometimes turn on can have a different meaning related to emotions. This music really turns me on to dancing. This means it makes you excited about dancing. What turned you on to learning English? This means what made you interested in learning English. Throughout your day, I'm sure you look for things. Your keys, your phone, your glasses if you wear them. Look for means to search for something or someone. Examples. I'm looking for my car keys. Have you seen them? Or she's looking for a new job because she wants better working hours. This is different from just look or look at. When you look for something, you're actively searching, not just seeing. Examples. I looked for you everywhere at the party. Or the police are looking for witnesses to the accident. Now pause. What's something you're always looking for? Is it your keys, your phone, maybe your motivation on Monday mornings? We all have something. Pick up is a very useful phrasal verb with several meanings. The most common one is to lift something from a surface or the ground. Examples. I picked up the book from the floor. Or, can you pick up that piece of paper, please? But pick up has many other meanings. To collect someone or something, like, I'll pick you up at 8 o'clock. Or to learn something easily. Children pick up languages very quickly. To improve. My English is really picking up since I started listening to podcasts. Or to answer the phone. Why didn't you pick up when I called? See how useful this one phrasal verb is? It's like getting 4 phrasal verbs for the price of 1. This is one of my favorite phrasal verbs because it's so relaxed and friendly. Hang out means to spend time relaxing with friends or family, usually without any specific plans. Examples. Do you want to hang out this weekend? We could watch a movie. I love hanging out with my friends at the coffee shop. It's very casual and informal. You wouldn't say, I'm going to hang out with my boss in a formal situation. You'd say, I'm going to spend time with my colleagues. But with friends? Perfect. We hung out at the park yesterday and just talked about everything. My teenagers love hanging out at the mall with their friends. Now, this is an important one, and I have a special message about it. Give up means to stop trying to do something, usually because it's too difficult. Examples. The math problem was so hard that I gave up after an hour. He gave up smoking last year, and now he feels much healthier. But here's my message to you, dear English learner. Never give up on learning English. Yes, it's difficult sometimes. Yes, phrasal verbs can be confusing, but you're doing amazing. More examples. Don't give up. You're almost finished with the project. I wanted to give up learning the piano, but my teacher encouraged me to continue. Now, this is an important one, and I have a special message about it. Give up means to stop trying to do something, usually because it's too difficult. Examples. The math problem was so hard that I gave up after an hour. He gave up smoking last year, and now he feels much healthier. Now, let's end where we started, with sleep. Go to bed means exactly what it sounds like. To get into bed to sleep. Examples. I usually go to bed at 10:30 on weeknights. The children went to bed early because they were tired from playing all day. It's different from go to sleep. You can go to bed, but stay awake reading or using your phone. Going to sleep is actually closing your eyes and sleeping. Examples. I went to bed at 10, but I didn't go to sleep until midnight because I was reading. My grandmother always says, early to bed, early to rise makes a person healthy, wealthy, and wise. Now, let's do a quick review. I'll give you a situation, and you think about which phrasal verb fits best. Ready? Your alarm makes a noise at 7 a.m. What do? You wake up. Then you leave your bed and stand up. You get up. You place your clothes on your body. You put on your clothes. You press the button to start your coffee machine. You turn it on. You can't find your keys. You look for them. You lift your coffee cup from the table. You pick it up. You spend relaxed time with your friends. You hang out. You return home after work. You come back. You stop trying something because it's too hard. You give up. But remember, don't give up on English. At night, you get into bed to sleep. You go to bed. Excellent! You're getting the hang of this. These 10 phrasal verbs are special because they follow your daily routine. From the moment you wake up until you go to bed, you can use these phrasal verbs to describe your day. Native speakers use them naturally, without thinking. When you start using them too, your English will sound much more natural and fluent. The secret is practice. Start with 1 or 2 phrasal verbs and use them every day. Then add more gradually. Don't try to learn them all perfectly in one day. That's too much pressure. Here's my friendly challenge for you this week. Try to use at least 3 of these phrasal verbs every day. Start with the easy ones like wake up, get up, and put on. You can practice by talking to yourself in English about your daily routine, writing sentences in your journal using these phrasal verbs, thinking in English when you do these actions. For example, when you wake up tomorrow morning, think to yourself, I'm waking up now. Time to get up and put on my clothes. It might feel strange at first, but I promise it will help you remember these phrasal verbs. Before we say goodbye, remember, learning English is a journey, not a race. Some days you'll feel confident, other days you might feel frustrated. That's completely normal. Every English learner goes through the same experience. These phrasal verbs took me time to explain to you, but native speakers learned them naturally over many years. Be patient with yourself. You're doing something amazing. Learning a new language. Take a moment to feel proud of yourself. You just learned 10 new phrasal verbs today. Wrapping up. So let's quickly review our 10 everyday phrasal verbs. Wake up, stop sleeping, get up, leave your bed, stand up, put on, wear clothes or pretend, turn on, start a machine or device, look for, search for something, pick up, lift something, collect, learn, improve, hang out, spend relaxed time with friends, come back, return to a place, give up, stop trying, but don't give up on English, go to bed, get into bed to sleep. These phrasal verbs will help you describe your entire day in natural English. Practice them, use them, and most importantly, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Thank you so much for spending this time learning with me today. I hope you enjoyed our phrasal verb journey together. If this episode helped you, I would be so grateful if you could subscribe to the English Podcast Classroom. It really helps me know that my content is useful for you, and it motivates me to create more episodes. Also, if you have any phrasal verbs that confuse you, or if there's any English topic you'd like me to cover, please leave a comment below. I read every single one, and I love hearing from you. Remember, you're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. And yes, that includes learning English. Until next time, keep practicing, keep learning, and keep being amazing. This is your friend from the English Podcast Classroom saying goodbye for now. Take care, and I'll see you in the next episode.